Welcome to Ultimate Ranger Warrior build, you invisible bastards. This build is broken at the moment because you can remain hidden without any chance of being spotted, meaning you can pick off enemies one by one without ever worrying about a thing. However, that is possible 100% only upon reaching level 10, with less successful versions on earlier levels. Great thing is that this is only one part of why this build is the ultimate one for rangers. We are beasts in melee too, dealing great damage and being evasive as fuck. Best races for this build are Sylvan Elf, Snow Dwarf and Marsh Halfling. All have necessary bonuses. Elf has best movement range and dexterity +2, Snow Dwarf has increased saving throws for constitution checks which we need to maintain concentration, and Marsh Halfling has lucky trait that allows reroll whenever we get one on attack roll. Starting gear can remain the same, but I would choose leather armor due to medium armor having stealth disadvantage. Favored enemy and terrain is up to you, although I have no clue what terrain benefits we get. I didn't test it in campaign, so can't know since there is no proper explanation. During early game there are lots of undead enemies, beasts, orcs and goblins, so helping hand during early times is welcomed, so I went with undead as favored enemy. Low life and spy are great choices due to stealth proficiency, and spy enables poison crafting, which can make this build even better. Two main attributes are dexterity and constitution. Dexterity due to attack rolls and armor class, and constitution for health points and maintaining concentration. Dexterity needs to be as high as possible as fast as possible. Having dexterity at odd numbers is preferable, as we are going to choose ambidextrous feat that increases dexterity +1 at level 4. Constitution should be at even number because ability score pump is not used while leveling. With spy and low life we have everything we need already when it comes to skills, so just pick remaining ones. At level 2 choose Hunter's Mark, which is must have for any ranger. Next to that I would go for good berries that help with rations. Fighting style is 2 weapon fighting, which adds dexterity modifier, in our case to offhand damage. At level 3 archetype is chosen. Marksman and Hunter are good choices, but I went with Hunter this time. All 3 Hunter options are really good, so go for whatever. I went with Tried and True Colossus Slayer. At level 4 ambidextrous feat is chosen. This enables dual wielding rapiers. At level 5 pass without trace spell is a must, one of 2 components leading to permanent invisibility later on. Level 6 grants more favored enemy and terrain options. At level 7 choose multi-attack defense, one of 2 components leading to high evasion. When it comes to spell choice, pick what you wish, but be warned that Hunter's Mark and Pass Without Trace both use concentration, so something that doesn't use it this time around is ideal. At level 8 another bonus feat, Twin Blade is second component leading to high evasion. At level 9 tier 3 spells become available, up to you, but beware of concentration again. Level 10 unlocks Hide in Plain Sight, second component of permanent invisibility. Eventually Ranger should have similar gear to this, 2 rapiers in primary slot, longbow or heavy crossbow in secondary, and light source without light source to enable casting. Light armor is preferable until Hide in Plain Sight, but when that has been unlocked you can switch to medium since it doesn't matter anymore. Spell focus is needed too. Before acquiring ambidextrous feat to wield rapiers, use short swords or smithers. Alright, now to explain why this is broken. For permanent invisibility use Pass Without Trace and Hide in Plain Sight. With all other stealth bonuses no one could possibly see you. You can also hide mid-combat if it starts off without giving stealth possibility. Note that Pass Without Trace and Hunter's Mark can't be used at the same time, since both require concentration. Stick to any wall to get plus 10 dexterity to stealth thanks to hide in plain sight and start shooting. You can kill everything this way without ever being spotted. It might get dull quickly, which leads us to being Beast in melee as well. Cast Bless, Shield of Fate and Haste if possible, and let Ranger take care of everything while others can go on vacation. Our defense is quite high with multi-attack defense and Twin Blades feat, and with Hunter's Mark we deal additional damage with every hit. Get to work, kill everything and ride off into sunset laughing like a maniac at how broken this is. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for more SOLASTA content.